when we finally get you in season, can you speak to the big picture, Popo? Like, the, a lot of this hasn't gone according to plan,
Mm.
going back a couple of years. From your perspective, how and why we got to here by way of like back to 21, where we got off to a nice start, and all right, injuries happened, COVID happened in 20
What do you mean
last year,
by great
but that
start? Well,
I'm talking more in the injury sense that like maybe a couple of years ago the plan was finish out there,
oh yeah.
and now all right, a couple of years later, but whether it was COVID, whether it was the shoulder, whether
Mm.
it was the foot, now the hand, like had a lot thrown at you the
Yeah.
last 3 4 years. How from your perspective you got to this point and to stick with it?
I would really say just the people in this building, people in that building, the training staff, my family back home. You know, they just kept me motivated, and my goal was always to play at the next level. So, I mean, I had a purpose before anybody had an opinion, and I mean, I may be old, but my whole goal is to go to the league and take the next step, and whatever that may be is whether it's injuries or COVID or I mean, everybody's gonna have adversity. It's just how you respond to it.
But what if you had to put a percentage on it? What percentage are you playing at right now? And still, again, playing well, but it's clear that you're playing through a few things.
Um, I mean, I wouldn't put a percentage on it. I wouldn't say it's 100, but I'm just here to do my 111th and breathe the best whatever position I can be or older guy. Whether it's being motivational or on the field wise. So
You're one of the few guys who was on that 2019 team who was here. I don't. Did you play in that game against Arizona State?
no, I did. It's funny too. Is we went back to the clips and we watched it, and I remember I was at home that week. I had vertigo, so. It was I think it was the Monday of when we were facing Arizona. I just started feeling dizzy, and then they said I had vertigo. So I was out that week and I was at home, and I watched that one at home, and it was pretty frustrating. But I know the feeling, and I've definitely told the guys, we've been here. I've been here before. We're gonna get everybody's best punch because it's November football. So
I was going to kind of ask along those same lines. If you guys are outperforming what they've done this year, but still the fact that going down to Arizona has been tough for you guys, how much is that something you guys are discussing or talking about, or is that just a thing you mentioned once and move on from?
like I said, we're gonna get everybody's best punch. It's November football. It's coming towards the end, and I feel like we always have a target on our back. Everybody wants to get Oregon out of whatever running we're in for. But it's an important game because it's the next game. I don't think it's any more important than like the Pac-12, obviously, but it's the next game, and we're taking it step by step, just as important as it was for USC in any prior game. So,
From your perspective, how is the defense better at stopping the run this year? Or, yes, obviously you didn't play last year, but they were awfully good and were even better. And even if you took out all the pass rush and all the sacks, you guys would still be better against the run. How are you doing it?
I think it's just a second year in this defense. Everybody's comfortable. We're able to maneuver things off of it, whether it's a little adjustment in game or on the sideline. I think it's just being able to understand what we're bringing to the table, and we have a call menu no matter what, and everybody goes through that. And everybody understands this is what we'll run in this situation. So, like I said, I think it's just being able to understand and being in the second year of this defense.
Can you think of a time where an opponent's run that swinging gate formation, and whether it be college or high school, or when the last time you saw something like that?
I would say last time I saw it was here. I haven't played against it, but it's gonna be fun. I'm excited for that.
What are the challenges though of facing that? What kind of pressures do they put on you guys?
I wouldn't say there's many challenges. I think is what to do in those situations. Like I said, just being situational aware, having high situational awareness, it gives you the opportunity to be able to adjust on the fly, and I think that's what this defense brings is we're smart enough and we're able to adjust on the fly when we see certain formations. So
Outside of the swinging gate, just in general, what have you seen from ASU's offense this year?
they're a highly talented offense. They got a great quarterback. We heard the quarterback is back in Rashada. Was a top prospect. They got good receivers, great athletic offensive line. So, it's going to be fun.
Do you think that going against Kenny last year, or at least, well, do you think that the defense overall going against Kenny last year is going to help, or through film review have you seen that it's just going to be game dependent?
Coach Kenny, I love Coach Kenny. He's all over the place when it comes to his play call. So, whatever he has game plan for us, that's what he's going to run. I don't think it's anything that consistently shows up. It's just based on he's a special mind when it comes to offensive play calls. So whatever he feels is he's going to run against us, that's what we're going to adjust on the fly or, be ready for.
What's your thoughts? What's your kind of emotions here as the regular season winds down? Popo, like this is the last true road trip. There's going to be the last home game. It'll be senior night as one of the seventh-year guys. What is, like 50,000 people have seen you a whole lot of weekends. What do they not know about you? What do you want them to know about you here as things are coming to a close? And yes, there are games after that, but here there won't be after next week.
What they should know about me, I don't know. I mean, I gave my all to this program, and I'm gonna continue giving my all until the last snap that I play here at Autzen Stadium. I appreciate everybody that was been through me with the ride, along with the fans, and I mean even you guys. It's been surreal, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. So,
What it mean to you as one of those, again, older guys where you hear from multiple coaches, many coordinators, when Dan says what he says on Monday, and after job rumors are out there and those sorts of things, you've heard this stuff before. You're not here next year regardless.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you to hear a head coach say what he said?
It's different, when Dan says it. I truly believe him. I believe he's bought in. He's reiterated that to us before, and I think Coach Lanning and his family are here to stay, like he says, and I don't see him leaving anytime soon.